Hey guys, it's Leanne. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is I think it's a full face of Primark actually. Yeah, every product I've actually used is Primark and this is how the looks turned out. Now I am aware that I've got two different eyeshadow looks on, but that will all be like explained in the tutorial anyway. But yeah, I'm doing a Primark makeup haul today. And I've got some new products and some older products but that I still haven't tried, which will be a first impression. So if you'd like to review some new Primark makeup with me, then obviously stick around and keep on watching. Now there's a giveaway coming up which I will announce all details in this video, so if you're interested in that, there's another reason to stick around as well. But yeah, before we do jump in, don't forget to like the video. That would help me out so much with this algorithm. Don't forget to leave me a little comment as I've asked loads of questions in the tutorial, and also don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any weekly uploads from me. So this is a little bag of goodies that I picked up from Primark. So I'm going to show you everything that I bought and then obviously I'm going to be reviewing them today. Oh, I also picked this up too. A little Primark hairdryer, which was, I think this was, yeah, £9. So I'm interested to try this out, but that might be for another video, but I will let everyone know how it is. My hairdryer broke and I just could not be bothered spending an excessive amount of money. So I just thought I'll try this because I actually picked up the Primark Andrew Fitzsimmons curler and it's actually so good, so that's what made me decide to give the hairdryer a try. First thing I picked up was some candles and they smell so nice. They are really heavily scented, like I didn't have to put my nose right in the shop to smell them, you could just smell them as soon as I picked them up. These are the scented candle Uplift Pink Peony and it burns up to 14 hours for 60p. So I love candles, especially when I'm doing a face mask or reading a book. So I picked up two of those. Not that that's makeup related, but still. Then I actually picked up some of the PS Harmony Hydrating Priming Spray. So this has got hyaluronic acid and it's infused with peach and pink guava fragrance. Anyone who watches knows that I love this priming spray, which is a coconut one. And that's also got hyaluronic acid in. So I decided to give this one a try. You've got like a range of these. Some are called like Harmony, some are called Energy, Zen. They've all got like a different theme, but I picked up this one because I think peach would smell quite nice. I like the smell of peach. Well, not the smell, more the taste of peach. I actually also picked up another bottle of the Primark PS My Perfect Colour Double Coverage Matte Foundation. So I picked up the shade Toffee for £5. And to be honest, that's not a first impression because I have actually purchased this foundation before and reviewed it, but I picked up another shade which is beige, which is very pink. So yeah, this is the shade beige and this is the shade Toffee. So yeah, this one on my skin is very pink, the beige one, and the Toffee one on my skin is very warm. So that's just a little side by side. This one is beige 7 and this one is Toffee 10. So there's not that much difference in terms of shade, but obviously Toffee is a bit darker. And then I picked up two more of the PS Liquid Shadow Duo. So I picked up a black and a grey one and I picked up a more bronzy browny one. So this is in the shade Double Date and this is in the shade Smokeout. Now I've actually used this product before in the shade Dreamboat, which is pink. So I love this product, so I'm excited to try these two today. And they were £3 by the way. The priming spray was £3 as well. Foundation £5 and candles 60p. Next I picked up some of the Primark lip liner. So this is in the shade Foxy Nude. Now I've actually already purchased the shade Toast, which I actually love, but the shade Foxy Nude, I thought that'd be just as good for my skin tone as the shade Toast. It's a little bit lighter, but to be honest, I definitely prefer the shade Toast. I then picked up two Primark matte lipsticks. So this is in the shade Posy and this is in the shade Thrill Seeker. But for this one, I'm gonna have to use a MAC lip liner because I don't think Primark had any plum lip liners, so we're just going to have to try and make it work. Now, interestingly enough, I'm not sure if anyone's even heard of this, but I actually picked up the period underwear from Primark. This is apparently just a pair of knickers, as you can see, but inside is padded. This is all like in the interest of like the environment, not having as much waste. So these knickers were £6 and it's got 5 layers of protection. Odor control, eco-friendly, and it's washable and reusable. And it tells you what type of flow. So if you're heavy or medium or light, then that tells you that. And it holds the same amount of blood as 4 regular tampons. So me and my friends actually picked these up from Primark, and we've made a pack that we're going to actually try them out. I'm a bit scared, I'm not going to lie. Has anyone else tried these? Let me know. Let me know what you think. And if anyone would actually like a review on these, let me know if you want to know the results or whatever. But yeah, I picked them up because I am all in the interest of like the environment. Like actually, if these work, then obviously it'll save people money, it'll save women money, and obviously it is better for the environment. So yeah, we'll see. Now also as well, anyone who's been watching my last few videos will know that I've got 3 giveaways coming up this year. So I think I said my first one's going to be August, then October, and then December. So when I was in Primark, I did actually pick up some goodies for the giveaway. I picked up some PS Blush High Pigment Blusher, so I picked up 2 of those. This pink one is called In the Pink, and this other one is called Rosewood. I picked up the PS Gel Effect Long Wear and One Coat Nail Polish. I picked up some eyelash curlers, and I also picked up some Primark brushes. So these are the PS Eyes Shading Eye Brush. It's got a brush there and a brush there, and then this one is called the Blending Eye Brush. So this one's just one side, it doesn't have a brush on the end. I've also picked up a Foxy Nude lip liner for the giveaway, which is what I'm going to be using today in this tutorial. And then how cute are they? Little tweezers. Even though there's 3 giveaways, I only got 2, but I will obviously make sure that giveaways got even products in. But yeah, they're just some little updated goodies. So I'm just going to be going in with the foundation now. So this foundation does not have a pump, unfortunately, which is always not ideal, but for £5 I'm not really complaining. So I'm going to have to try and just like kind of tip some onto the brush. So this foundation smells exactly like the MAC Fix Plus foundation. If anyone knows what that smells like, it literally smells like that. And as well, this foundation, not that I've tried Estee Lauder Double Wear, but this foundation is supposedly an even better foundation than the Estee Lauder one. It's supposed to be a dupe, but then I've heard some reviews say it's actually better than the Estee Lauder one. Does anyone else think that? Has anyone else tried this foundation from Primark, or is Estee Lauder the one for you? So obviously it is a little bit dark, but once it, like all the other skin products are on, I found that it looks fine as long as you blend down the neck. So this is the Primark 102 foundation blending brush, and I'm just going to be literally pressing this into the skin to give the most full coverage, as that's generally the look that I like to go for. So yeah, I'm just blending this foundation into the skin, and I definitely would recommend this foundation. As you can see, it is very full coverage, I would say, and it can be built up. So I'm just going to go in with another layer. But yeah, generally my only criticism of this foundation is that it doesn't have a pump, which would just make life so much easier if it did. And just a lot easier to waste less product basically. And then I'm just going to go over with a beauty sponge and just make sure that everything looks as airbrushed as possible. Now that foundation in the shade Toffee is literally just blended into my skin, so like the colour is literally, it does look too dark, but now it looks fine, to be honest. So yeah, if anyone is my skin tone but likes to look a little bit more bronzy, then that could be a good shade for you. So I'm going to go in now and just do the rest of the skin, but I'll zoom this up. Basically, I'm going to be using other Primark products. So I'm going to be doing the Camouflage Flawless Matte Concealer, and this is in the shade 123 Warm, which is £3.50. And then I'm going to be setting this under eye with the PS My Perfect Colour Bake It Setting Powder, £3, and that's in the shade Nude. Also from Primark, by the way, I'm going to be using the PS Bronze Glow, which is only £1, matte bronzing powder. This is in the shade Suspect. So I'm going to go in now with the Primark PS Lip Liner in the shade Foxy Nude. So according to me, this is a very pinky based nude. And as you can see on camera, you can't really tell that I've even got anything on the lips. So I'm just going to be a little bit just on the lips, as that will make lipstick last longer by filling in your lips with lip liner. Yeah, as you can see, you can't even really tell I've actually got anything on the lips, but I'm going to just leave it on anyway and go on top with the Primark matte lipstick in the shade Thrill Seeker, which I actually love this lipstick, but I'm just not so keen on the lip liner. But for someone else it could be perfect, but for me, I actually like to be able to tell that you've actually got a lip liner on. But in terms of formula, the formula is amazing. It's so creamy, it really does last all day. And for £1, I'm not like really annoyed because I haven't broke the bank. It's just, it's not my favourite product and it's only £1. Well, it's my favourite product but not my favourite colour. So I'm going in now with this lipstick. It smells so sweet and it's got like a really nice smell. I think I seen Robert Welsh, I think his name is, reviewing some Primark makeup, and I think he said these smell like donuts, and they actually do. Or maybe vanilla, maybe. I think I'm picking up a vanilla scent. But either way, it's a gorgeous smell anyway. This feels so hydrating, even though it is a matte lipstick. It actually feels quite creamy when you apply it, and it does feel hydrating on the lips. So I love the colour of this lipstick, and it actually does pair perfectly with the Foxy Nude lip liner pencil. So if anyone would like me to include some of these lipsticks in the giveaway that's coming up, let me know, and I'll try and throw a few different shades in. But yeah, what do you think of this shade? It's a very peachy lipstick, but I think it's gorgeous. I think it's so nice, but I would prefer it with a darker lip liner, sorry. So on each eye, I'm going to be going in with a different PS Liquid Shadow Duo. On this eye, I'm going to be going in with the bronze one, which is called Double Date. So it's a matte shadow on one end, so that's just like a nice brown matte eyeshadow. And then on the other end, it's a nice metallic-y shadow. And if you notice, they've got different applicators, so this is like a very fine tip, and then the other one is more of a doe foot applicator. Yeah, they've got different applicators. This is more of like a concealer applicator. So what I'm going to be doing is using the matte side just as a wash of colour all over the eye, and then maybe doing a bit of a liner with the metallic, or maybe a bit of a spotlight eye. And then I'm going to switch it up and use the smoke out shade, which is black and silver, on the other eye. These are also £3, by the way. So I'm just going to be applying. Oh, that's darker than I thought. It's actually a lot darker than I expected, to be honest. So I'm just going to be applying that all over the lids. I'm just going to be taking a Morphe M518 brush and just basically tapping it into place. That is actually so much more pigmented than I expected. Okay, but when you blend it out actually the way I am now, it actually just looks very natural, and you can't really actually even tell I've actually got anything on the lid. So I might go in with one more layer. But it's so easy to get a good wash of colour. That was literally so easy. And as you've seen, I just literally pressed it into place and it dries matte. So this type of product would be really good for a beginner. And then as you can see, when I get to the edges, more where the eyebrow is, I just start blending away. So like I said, I'm going to be trying now the metallic end as an eyeliner. Okay, this is probably pretty pointless because you can't actually even tell because the lashes are that long. Okay, so I'll just give that a little minute to dry down and see what happens, see how it looks if you actually just let it dry. And then I will be cleaning up with concealer, as I've definitely blended the brown down a bit too far here. So I'm actually a bit nervous to do the other one because I'm planning to do black all over and then silver in the middle, because black, for anyone who doesn't really know makeup that well, is like notoriously hard to blend. So I'm just gonna try a little bit, see what happens. So this is a Morphe M441 brush, and it's just the same process, just literally patting the liquid shadow into place, just tapping it very gently. And then where I've applied it to the lid, that looks really black, but then on the edges it's starting to go a little bit grey. So what I will do is just add a little bit more black a little bit higher up. I might try and keep this one quite circular though. And these products, what I'm loving about them so far is just how quick that they actually are, to be honest. So quick to cover the whole eyelid. So I'm just going to go in now with a clean brush to just sort of blend these edges. So this is the Zoeva 224 Luxe Defined Crease Brush. And I'm just going to be doing windscreen wiper motions just to make sure there's no harsh edges. And I'm still keeping it in a circular shape just by tracing over the circle shape that I've already patted down. And it's kind of blending out quite nice really. Just blending very gently. Yeah, it is actually kind of blending out. And for £3, like, I'm so genuinely impressed. There's a lot of pigment and it's quick and easy to use. I'm just gonna pat down the lid and add a little bit more pigment, because inevitably when you blend, some of it obviously does fade, some of the colour. So now I'm just going to get a clean brush. So this is the Morphe M518, and I'm literally just diffusing these edges. So literally just back and forth. And I'm not going onto the lid, I'm literally going just above the socket, just tracing these edges. Just to make sure they're nice and diffused and faded. So I'm taking that second brush, I think it was, and I'm just deepening up the crease. So the matte was the black, and now the silver is the more metallic-y. So I'm going to be doing a spotlight eye. So I'm just going to be putting this in the centre. Just a little bit, and then what I normally do with these products is just blend with my finger. So yeah, I'm just tapping this product into place with a clean fingertip. And to be honest, that's kind of melted away into nothing. Literally nothing, so not good really. So we'll try this again, see if this is any better. Oh, that literally blends into nothing. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. I know I've said it's only £3 and stuff, but that literally, when you tap it on, it literally fades. That is so disappointing. So maybe I could try patting it with a brush. Right, third time lucky, hopefully. And now I'm going in with a Morphe Jeffree Star JS11 brush. Okay, this is definitely 100% better. As you can see, it's not just like blending it away to nothing. It's literally, the colour is staying there. So fingers are not the one to use when you're using the Smoke Out shade from Primark. But with the Dreamboat shade, which is the pink one, fingers seem to work fine. So maybe different colours have different formula consistencies, but and I'm just tapping a little bit of the black over the edges of the silver, just to make sure that it all looks blended and not just like a big silver stripe down the middle. Okay, so yeah, I actually really like that now. Okay, now I'm going to go and try and clean this up now. So I'm going back in with the Primark concealer. And if anyone is wondering, this is a Zoeva 144 brush. And then I'm going to go in with the Kate Hayes Makeup Concealer brush now, just to blend this concealer away. As this brush does a brilliant, brilliant job of that. Because it's kind of got a sharp edge, a sharp angled edge, it's really easy to do jobs like this. And look how much better that looks now. Now, I don't really know which one that I actually prefer. Both are really good. I know which eye look I prefer. I think this eye look looks better. I think a spotlight eye looks a bit nicer, especially because I've got lashes on, such thick lashes at the moment. I think the spotlight eye stands out a lot more than this one, but I do still like this one, and I've used it as a liner. So these are very versatile. They can be used as eyeliners, the metallic side, or even the matte sides, although you would have trouble using the matte applicator because, like I showed before, it's like a concealer applicator, so that'd be a bit thick to apply eyeliner. But obviously the metallic side is literally ideal for eyeliner. And you know what? I might actually try a wing on this side too with the metallic. To be fair, they are a bit, they're not, I don't know if they're not watery, but they kind of are a little bit, probably a bit too runny to do a wing really. So what we'll do again is just let that dry. So while that's drying, I'm actually going to be wiping this lip off and trying the other shade, so the shade Posy. So this colour will actually be a first impression. I'm hoping it's going to be a nice plum, but like it looks on the actual outside of the packaging, but I've got a feeling it's going to be more of a pink because the name's Posy, so I always associate Posy with pink. And then I'm going in with the MAC lip liner in the shade Current because, as I explained before, I didn't see any plum lip liners in Primark. So I'm just going to smudge this lip liner a little bit. Kind of blend it into the lips. Okay, so actually this lipstick is darker than I thought, and it is actually the colour that I hoped that it would be, not that I expected it would be. So yeah, I think that looks really nice, and for £1.50 I would definitely recommend both these shades, and you could literally buy so many of these because they're so cheap. And that's how the skin and eye makeup is looking. I really love this lipstick. I've been wanting a really plum lipstick colour for ages because the one that I had from MAC, which was called Diva, ran out, and I think this could be a very good dupe. But yeah, let me know what you think of the look, and also let me know if you want me to give you an update on these period knickers and the hairdryer, whether the hairdryer is worth buying or whatever. I'm going to wrap this tutorial up now, guys. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around to the very end. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that obviously you won't miss out on any future uploads, and also you'll be the first to know when I'm announcing the giveaways. So yeah, hope that you enjoyed today, and please let me know if you want more videos like this from maybe Superdrug, a Superdrug haul, which is a drugstore in the UK. So yeah, any suggestions are welcome. But yeah, once you've done all the supporting, I will see you in my next tutorial. Just realised I totally forgot to try the setting spray, which I'm going to do now. So this is the PS Harmony Hydrating Setting Spray, hyaluronic acid infused with peach and pink guava fragrance. Now that's £3 and you get 100 mils, which is literally a lot. So I'm going to be spraying that now and seeing what it smells like and feels like and looks like. And to be honest, I don't mind the smell of that, but I much prefer the smell of the coconut one. I don't know if that's just personal preference, but this one smells really fresh, whereas this one, it kind of reminds me of something too heavily scented, too heavily perfumed. But I wouldn't rule this one out for £3. And if you like the smell of peach, then definitely go for it. But it just smells less authentic. Like this smells more natural, if that makes any sense. I don't know why. They're both like a fruit, aren't they? Coconut and peach, but I definitely prefer this one anyway. But yeah, this one was still quite nice, and I will use it, but it's definitely not my favourite. So